At 2:30, we got number 17 Indiana traveling to number 18 Iowa. Now, Indiana is 28-45 against Iowa, and the 3-game win streak goes to Iowa. Now, Iowa's favored by 4 points in the game. It's on the Big Ten Network, by the way, despite being ranked lower than Indiana. Now, Indiana was 6-2 last year. A lot of people were surprised by the Hoosiers last year. They had a 1-point overtime win against Penn State. That was the big win of their season. They had a 7-point loss to Ohio State. I remember that game. They kept it really close. They had an 8-point win against Wisconsin, and then they had that 6-point loss in the bowl game of Ole Miss. But Michael Penix Jr. did not play in the last 2 games because he tore his ACL, if I remember correctly. Now you go to Iowa's side of things. They had 3 one-possession games. They went 1-2 in those games. Those first 2 games, they had a 4-point loss to Purdue, a 1-point loss to Northwestern, and then later on in the season they had a 6-point win against Nebraska. Like, this is a team that started out 0-2, and those were the 2 losses. Like, honestly, this is theoretically could have been an 8-0 team last year, and they could have gone to the Big Ten championship instead of Northwestern if you don't lose those 2 games early. Like, Iowa was really good at the end of the year. They were 16th in the nation, if I remember correctly. They returned Spencer Petras, who was the quarterback for that great run at the end of the year. They returned Tyler Goodson, who was their main running back last year. They returned Tyrone Tracy Jr. and Sam Laporta, who were the leading receivers in all the games except for a couple. So, again, this is an Iowa team I think is really good this year. I think they're going to be, honestly, a playoff contender at the end of the year. I think you're going to be talking about Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota extremely highly at the end of the year. I think Iowa's going to win this game. Give me Iowa to beat Indiana at home and win this game, even though they're favored.